Hey guys, WarVet here. Want to go ahead and make a video on how to build an entire base and place it all at once at the same time. So everything in one video on how to build a complete base. So what I do is I build a base at each point of interest on the map. So that way, anywhere I'm at, I'm going to have an outpost or a base anywhere I'm at. So if I die and spawn, I spawn over here, no problem. I can go to my outpost here, get geared up and go. If I die over here and spawn over here, I can go to my outpost or my base and gear up. So the way I do that is I build a shed like this and a storage container, a furnace. On the outside of this wall is a workbench, and I usually build it, put it in an area where I can gather lots of metal, because you're going to need a lot of metal walls to build a base. And I basically gather all the pieces, build all the pieces here, get it in my storage shelter, so that when I'm ready to actually place down the base, it's ready to go. So I got the ground tamper, the gates, all the metal walls, even the upper metal walls. Then inside the ground tamper, I'm going to have the deck foundation, the storage room, the metal door for it, right here, storage containers, lookout tower, even a barbecue or everything like that. So this gets you started. The reason you want to build a base all at once, have all the pieces and place it down, is so that you basically don't get trolled, or you don't get where someone can just steal your base. You'll see people, they'll build like a foundation and then they'll start putting walls around it. Well, anybody can come around there with a backpack full of gates and place down a gate on their wall or on their foundation and basically claim that base, and they can always have a door into the base. So it either ruins the construction of that person's base, or it becomes a community base. And I'll actually show that in a later video. So what you want to do is have all the pieces to place down. So once you're ready to place your base and you found it, you place it, it's secured, and it's done all at once. So that's kind of the big tip of this video, I would say. So we're going to go ahead, just all I can carry right now, we're going to place down the tamper, place down the gate, and place down some of the walls, and we're going to haul it, out back here. We're going to get the rest of the walls, place it down, and just keep going back and forth. If you're really concerned, if you're a high population server, you'd want to build another shed like I'm at and put a storage box in it, and get it to it's right outside of where your base is. So there's no travel time. You just grab the stuff out of the storage locker in the shed that's right next to where your bases be. So this is going to be my dam base, my second base. My first one was at the lake, and so I call it the lake house. This one's going to be at the dam. Now the other thing to remember right now is the ground tamper is kind of broken to where you can only use it in the water areas. You can't place it on the ground or anything anywhere. They might have just fixed that with the patch today. They just came out with a new patch today, and it took out in the description it used to say that you could not, it said developer's note on the description, this cannot be placed anywhere right now, or it's disabled. When in actuality you can place it in the water, you just can't place it anywhere else. But that dev note has been taken away, so I'm thinking you might be able to use the ground tamper on open ground. You just can't obviously place it like on already placed game structures, like on the dam itself. So my plan for my base, where we're going to build it, hey, that zombie just disappeared. There was one up there. But anyways, my plan for the little base that I'm building here is going to be right back here inside of the water reservoir at the dam. So it's going to be the center of the dam. And what I actually do, this is a starter base. What I actually build is 2 platforms, up to 2, because that way you basically have one platform that's for or one ground tamper, like one ground foundation for your base and your storage room, and then one next to it that would be for like your farm and everything like that. So I don't even think the zombie can get to me. They have trouble climbing stairs from time to time. So what I'm going to do is get my ground tamper out, dig, and as you can see, just got to get it to where it's straight, not angled. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave 2 room, enough for 2 here, because I don't think I can put 3 spaces. So I'm going to build 1 and 2. We'll build the first one right here, and then we'll build the next one next to it later on if we want to build into it. So we'll go ahead and place that. Boom. Looks kind of okay. I can see the shadows coming onto it. So there's the ground mound. Now we go ahead, place our gate on it to get into it. Now how do I want the gate to be from? I'll go to the gate in the front right here. Boom. Now each of these you want to discover and build. Basically I need a lot of them. Oh, I almost placed another gate. I'll open that. The reason I actually have 2 metal gates in my inventory is it won't let you split them right now. For being a low life cheater. Nice. That's crazy. Alright. They did make it where you can move around while you're building this, which is pretty nice. You used to be stuck. And they did just change in the last update now, in the water when you run in it, it really slowed down, so I haven't tested it yet to see if it slows down the zombies. I don't think it is, so water is definitely a danger zone right now. You can barely, you basically run about realistically, and if you were wading through, you know, a river of water, how fast you can think you're going. This guy, he's gonna hit me. Alright, so let's hurry up and get back, get the rest of the pieces to the walls, so at least it's secure. This is the most important part right here, because if anybody comes by right now with a gate, they can slap it on there and my base is ruined and all that metal is wasted. Usually what people do is they'll put a gate on it and then just open the gate and leave it open with no, you know, code on it or whatever, and that way it basically makes it to where anybody, any person come along could just walk into your base. So let's go ahead and get back up here. So I definitely want to get past here. Push him in the face a bit. Oh, we got some music playing finally at the dam. Nice. Alright, go back to my little shed. I'll show you in here in a little bit, you know, how to discover and build the metal wall pieces and stuff if you haven't, you know, gotten that yet. Basically, you need metal sheets, which you can get from finding metal sheets or melting down metal weapons like machetes, melee weapons. You get metal bars right here. I don't think I have any left. Oh, some metal bars there. And that's how you craft the walls. So you can go down here. So you want to build a metal wall, you need 4 metal sheets, 4 wood planks. So you basically need 8 metal bars per metal wall. And then you want to get logs, cut down lots of logs. So basically what I do is fill a backpack up, do a logging run, get a fill it up, bring it back, do metal runs, and then keep crafting. You're going to need 15 walls and 1 gate, so basically 16 to do the entire perimeter. Then you'll need another 16 for the upper metals. We'll put this back for a minute. And then start grabbing some extra upper metal walls. So yeah, you just want to get all that built and then get it ready to go. One of the things you're going to have is a bigger backpack. So if you don't find a military one like this, like I actually just found this before I made this video, you can make the frame backpack pretty easy. Keep it, oh shoot. It's starting to get a lot of zombies here. Luckily they're just like walkers. You get those ones that run after you and they won't stop running. So you either kill them or break line of sight. Alright. So let's get back to our foundation. But yeah, you want to build the backpack frame so you can carry large amounts of, you know, supplies to build up. The dam is probably the best place to build, and so what I actually plan on doing is using my dam base here now to spawn other bases. So I'll build up here. I'll build like a whole base here, you know, like I have basically already, and I'll get it set up, and then I'll go travel to where the next, you know, place I want to place my base at, and then we'll put it there. zombie's going to be coming over here pretty soon. See if we can beat him. Placing the walls. Almost secure. Once you get this first level on, it's pretty secure. Then the only, people could build a furnace, jump on it, and maybe jump over your walls to get in here, and then place like a building in here to kind of troll you a little bit. But so looks like I'm gonna be in the water a little bit here. Hopefully I can place the foundation. Hopefully it's not broke like that, which it might be. Close. Oh, close it. Oh man, sometimes you have to jump and catch it up in the air like that. It's an alpha. I'm still getting all the kinks worked out. Alright, so there is the beginning of the base right there. We're about halfway done already. Go ahead and start placing the upper metal walls to get it even more secured. That way no one can jump into it. And then once we get the upper metal walls placed, we'll put the foundation in the middle. Now I'm a little worried because usually when I place that ground foundation, it was above the water. And so I might have screwed myself there. Because if the deck foundation detects the water, it may not be able to get placed on it. So we'll see. It might just be a base without a foundation inside of it. This guy's still here. Oh, that's a new one. No, there's the one with the red hat. That's the one I punched earlier. He got pissed. Alright. Let's go ahead, get back here. So the next video I'm going to be making is how to farm zombies and get warning letters off of them. I just basically killed about 2 hordes plus their stragglers, so I killed about 30 zombies all at once. And the way I did that was basically using punji sticks. You can carry them with you, throw them down when you want, and then kind of hold your ground and fight. So I killed about 30 of them, and I got the warning letter. Here's a warning letter. Basically it's a little clue. You find the chest, you put the key in it, and you get some of the best equipment out there. You get the best backpack. It actually doesn't spawn. It holds, I think, 1,400 bulk. Couple hundred more than anything you can make or find. Alright, so let's go ahead and get them upper metal walls. And like I said, if I really wanted, I could have made a shed right next to it and put a storage box and threw everything in there and then placed it a lot easier. But I personally don't like to have a shed right next to my base. I kind of like the base to be, by itself. Not really have like an eyesore of a shed next to it. Alright, but it is making it take a little bit longer, for sure. But at least we're pretty secure there right now. The only thing someone could do is build an upper wall on our base, or which would absolutely do nothing for them, or build, if they could jump inside of it, which even might be harder because that water's right there and stuff. Now keep in mind this is on a PvE server, so they can't damage it. On PvP, this is probably still the best way to establish outposts, is have everything ready and place it when you're ready to place everything, so you're not having a high risk of getting, what am I hearing a zombie at? High risk getting killed while you have stuff on you. Go. And even more so for PvP, you would want to do it this way. I would think instead of having one mega base that gets eventually robbed and you lose everything, gets raided, I'd want to have multiple outposts like this, where each outpost has a loot room full of guns and everything you need. That way if you do get raided, you don't lose everything. It's kind of like that old saying, don't have all your eggs in one basket. So that's the idea here, is just have a base ready to go. Now what's cool about these ground tamper bases, the ones with the ground mounts, is they're big enough you can actually use them as like carports. You can open the gate, drive your cars in them, and keep them safe in there. So currently that's pretty much the only way to keep cars somewhat safe. Lots of running. But yeah, I would say I'm gonna make that, you know, that video on how to farm zombies, how to kill a bunch of zombies and get warning letters. I've already made one, so I'm gonna try to make a little bit better one. But subscribe to the YouTube so you can see that upcoming channel. Follow me on Twitch to watch the live shows if you want. Alright. The more activity you do, the more zombies spawn, the more noise you make too, so that's why there's starting to be a lot of zombies. Great. There's some guy in a Jeep. Upper metal walls. Now we should be able to start placing the other stuff in there. Where's my deck foundation? Deck foundation. Deck foundation, and then we're gonna build. Where's that gate? Put some walls and gate around it. Now the only thing I didn't have was all of it. I didn't have all the metal walls for the interior, which you don't really necessarily need because it's already secured with the outer walls. But really, you'd want to have all of it. So it's a complete, 100% complete done, especially on PvP. You'd want to have that extra inner wall with the gates and metals and everything to try to, you know, deter the raiders a little bit more. They'd have to use more explosives, more things to break in. But right now, I think in PvP, it's probably pretty easy to break in. I haven't played it in a while. I get dehydrated. After this run, we'll pick up some water and boil some water real quick so we don't die of dehydration while we're placing our base down. Base is coming along pretty good here. Looks real nice with that second layer too. It starts to look, I think, like a kind of like a fortress. And when you're placing these things, you want to be real careful to make sure you place everything exactly where it needs to go, because if you mess up, there's no taking it back. I mean, you can. They did make to where you can make a demolition hammer or a demolition hammer now, so you can destroy your own stuff, but then you got to rebuild it. Okay, I'm not trying to die here. The fall damage is real in this game. You can fall and take some good damage easily. Yeah, you see how slow I'm sprinting right now. The water is definitely an obstacle now. I'm looking forward to when it actually starts doing like hypothermia because you get cold and stuff. Let's see what this player says.
You have a very beautiful base.
Thanks, man. Just now putting it together. Alright, let's get some water over here before we head out. So we don't dehydrate. We'll eat a steak and some water back at the camp. Alright, one thing we need to do though is put a code on this wall so they can't get in. I'll just put a random code for now and then change it. That way none of the people watch the YouTube video will just come jump in. Alright. Now they supposedly fixed it too recently where they made it to where the hackers shouldn't be able to get inside your storage rooms or anything like that anymore. They still can maybe get in through your walls, but they can't really get into like a secured access area. So that's good news, because I did get robbed once already. Luckily it was just one of my storage sheds that had just some supplies in it, nothing big. I didn't lose like a whole base. I was hoping all week, every night I was building this base, every night I was like, man, just don't get, you know, hack raided tonight. Alright, so let's go up the rest of the way. We almost got the base built. And then, you know, like the barbed wire and the bungee 6 you see here, you want to basically put that around the perimeter of your base too. Zombies will walk the perimeter of your base trying to get to you. Ugh, I had it with me. Didn't even place it. How smart. Alright, we need hydration anyways real quick. Got a campfire already? Oh, now you're not going to let me place it? It was just here last night. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's see. So now we got the outer walls built. We just need put the foundation, metal gates, a couple metal walls. I guess we'll finish with the upper metal walls. We see we got no room for that, and the metal door. So we'll get the storage room built, or the loot room, or the treasure room, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, where is the... I know there's a barbecue pit somewhere around here. Go purify that water. Real quick as I can. Well, they said that the damage has been increased. Alright, so this is why you want to make a base at the dam. All this metal right here, you just put a furnace right here, like right there, and you just come in here and melt it all down. Work the furnaces. Alright, put the coal, ignite it, get that water boiling, get it purified. That way it does, I think, about 50% refill of your energy, your hydration, compared to like 10% dirty water. We'll actually just drink it since we're going back down to the water. We'll just get a couple more bottles of dirty water on the way back. Alright, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That's a bear. That's a fucking bear. I don't want to fuck with no bears. They hit you for about 30-40% damage every time they hit you, so definitely want to be careful with those guys, because they will kill you. And if they get to wanting to chase you, they will chase you down. So, alright. Let's get back to our base. We're gonna have a beautiful base, like the man said. The player said that came by. He hasn't even seen it yet. We just have the outside walls until we get the... Oh man, I really hope this deck works. Otherwise it'll kind of be a lame base. Okay, let's go inside of it, see if we can place it. Zombies can walk through walls and barriers and stuff like that. It's one of their superpowers. But they get that fixed. You'll see them like blink through it. Oh fuck, here comes a fucking player right when I open my base. I don't need him coming by with a storage shelter or something and throwing it in my base just to troll me. Alright, we're starting to get a lot of zombies here. Shit. The more I kill, the more they come. Should be one more. Now, they're supposed to, in the last patch, they were supposed to update for once you clear out an area, the zombies stop coming, but I still have seen a lot of zombies spawn. Okay. Can we please? Okay. Now we're in and we're secured in our base. Our base of mud. Now, as long as we can place this down... Oh, I knew it wasn't going to let me. I knew it was going to screw me on this. That is sad. Saddening. Very saddening. I just thought it went green. It went green. Yes, we found a way. Gotta get that sweet spot. Alright. That is so... I'm so much happier now. Now let's get out of the water. And we're out of the water. Alright. Now the interior. Now the reason I would have liked to have made it to where it was a little more straight, but what I would do is down here on the bottoms I would put in each corner like a water receptacle, and then from each corner to each corner the line would be crops, and so you have it all built in one base. Now let's go ahead and place that gate for the next area of security. Now, where you want to put the gate is right here. You want to definitely not put it here. You want to put it right there so you can walk up the stairs and go in the gate right there. So place that, set the random access code, and then that's good to go. So now if anybody does somehow, you know, and they could jump in from here, I thought about it, into the base, you know, they're probably going to die. But you just got to be aware of all the possible, you know, possible ways people can get into your base and try to protect against that. So if you do only have one infirm on the wall, you want to put it right here so they can't put something on the stairs and then jump over. Because that used to be what to do. The gates used to only be this tall. And people would build a furnace, jump over the walls. So let's build a furnace, place it, and then use it as a stepstone. Alright. Another couple walls. Go ahead and place our storage container. So basically we're going to run in here and then have our storage container, let's say right here. Now this is important when you're placing this. Make sure that the door is on the area, the side you want it to be facing. Just like right now, I don't think it is. I think the door's on the opposite side. There it is. So you can see where the door is now. So this is kind of the most important part when you're placing the storage shelters. Where's that door at? And the way I do it is, so you can see once you walk inside of it, the door was off to the side. It kind of shows up. Come on, get to where I want. Couldn't see where the door is. Okay, it's right there. So this should be good. Alright, so now we got a big old storage room ready to go. With the metal, you want to make sure you make a metal door, especially for PvP, instead of a wooden door. Random code. There you go. Now we got a storage room. Now I'm going to fill this with storage container boxes, so it's a giant treasure room. Okay, now let's go ahead, place some more walls. Now you see you can actually save walls because I don't need walls right where the storage room is, because it, you know, the walls in the storage room act as a wall in the perimeter. So you can still place them there, and I would for extra security, but initially when you're just getting started you don't really have to, because you're basically just double reinforcing. Alright, so now you can see now we got the second interior perimeter secured. Now what I would do is build an upper layer of walls up there also. Just take one metal wall. I'll just place it back. I'll place it on the back there just for safekeeping when I get the chance. So you can hear the zombies walking around the perimeter of this basically. If I had already put punchy sticks out, they would be pretty well set. And it's nighttime. Let's test that zombie. Can they move in the water as slow as I do, or are they fast? Oh, they're fast. Oh, yeah. So water is definitely a kill zone. Careful with that. There's wolves and everything. You can get surrounded real quick by a horde of zombies and not be able to run from them. They'll kill you. So make sure when you're crossing water that it's safe. Alright, let's go get the rest of the base and then we'll finish this up. It's literally taking all day in game to place these. Alright. Almost done. Hopefully that bear's not still up there. It probably is. Let's take a look behind this. I don't see the base, or see the bear. Oops, I went the wrong way. Alright, so my guy just became tired. That's a new attribute. You have to sleep in a bed. The update, the patch that came out today, you're supposed to be able to craft your own beds now, so you don't have to find a abandoned house or anything anywhere. You can build one of your bases. Alright, so now we just need the structure stairs, the barbecue, the storage containers, and that's it. And we're done with our base. Who's that guy? Alright. Yeah, and the other thing you'll need is metal, scrap metal to make metal brackets out of. The dam doesn't really produce much of that, so you'll have to actually travel over to like Cranberry and search the cars. That's where I would do my metal bracket runs. FYI. Alright. So there's our base coming along pretty good. Let's go ahead and finish her up. Yep. Ah, I hit it when I was in the air. Yep. It's kind of a little broken right now. You gotta kind of be at the right spot. Yep. Kind of makes it hard. So it's kind of a little annoying right now. 3 times I've shut it with myself outside of it. Come on. Close. Man, this is horrible because anybody could just run in here right now. And that's why you want to have that secondary area built, the foundation and everything. I don't know. This is going to be difficult. Because the only way I can press it is by jumping. Okay. Oh, I thought I had it. Yeah, fucking kidding. It's like if you're in the base, you can't shut it. So annoying. Can't even shut it now. Sometimes you actually have to log out with these. Log out, log back in, and then it works. Yeah. Not gonna work right now. Screw it. Okay. We'll just leave it open for a minute. And then no one comes in here and fucking plays anything. Alright, so got the base here. Now we just need like a lookout tower, which I use the stairs for. Right there. Now what I usually do is put torches on the corners of this, the corners of the bases and everything, so you can see it from a good distance and see where you're going. So now we got a good lookout tower. We can see all the way down the river. See everything that's going on. And I usually put my barbecue pit here. And then I can sit up here and barbecue my steaks and whatnot. My water. Good thing about building bases on the water too is that you don't really have to build like water receptacles. You can just, you know, obviously go down in the water bed and fill up your bottles of water. Alright, so then this is my storage room. So what I would do, like I have at my other base, is I place storage boxes, basically every square of it, and then fill it up. My lake house base, I have like a few hundred weapons saved, and, you know, a case full of food, a case full of clothes, and stuff like that. So, alright, so I already got 2 of them, and then I would fill this entire thing up and have it as my loot room. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post them down below. Hit that subscribe button so you can see the next videos coming out. Go to the Twitch channel, follow that if you want to check out the live show and hang out. Other than that, thanks for watching.